All right, all right. We are live. Welcome to my first live training here on Facebook and YouTube. Today, we're going to go over how to get bulletproof results for your SMMA. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. We'll take questions as we go on. So when it comes to getting bulletproof results for your clients with your agency, what I'm trying to do here is hold on, let me add my camera back in. There we go. What I'm trying to do here is lay out a way that will work for a lot of different brands. We can talk about this as well, answer questions, of course, and really just dig into it. So first up, it comes down, there's several different steps to this. We're going to start with number one, crafting an irresistible offer. Simply put, a lot of times when we start working with a new client, sometimes the offer they already have in place actually isn't the best one, right? It's not designed how it should be. It's not the thing that is going to get people converting on the spot. So we need to, oftentimes when I get a new client from my agency, we actually come in and change the offer up completely, right? We're like, no, we're not going to do this. We're actually going to try this. So there's a few different ways we can craft an irresistible offer, and it may vary depending on the niche and the product itself. But as a pretty much a goal, we should try to increase the perceived value, right? When it comes to the consumer looking at this offer, they should see, oh, this is actually really, really valuable, and it's insane that I'm getting it for the price that I am. There's a couple different ways we can do that. We could bundle it with another product, or we could introduce a high value content offer. So I'm going to go ahead and just break down those just a little bit. Let's say we have a cell phone, right? Tech, maybe not the best example, but say we have a phone that we're trying to sell. To increase the perceived value, maybe we bundle it with a set of earbuds, right? And actually discount the earbuds depending on our margin to really showcase the fact that, oh, this is an irresistible offer. We need to jump on this now versus waiting, right? Bottom of the funnel type offer. Then we have the high value content offer. Say we have a skincare brand that's selling let's say makeup. They're selling a makeup kit, right? Everything you need for your beauty day to day. But customers aren't buying, right? The conversion rate isn't as high as we would like it to be. So maybe for those people that have been in the funnel for a while, we introduce a new offer to them where they actually get the entire makeup kit for free, or not for free. They get the entire makeup kit, but also for free or an extremely discounted price, they receive a set of dedicated tutorials created by that brand or by your agency on how to use that makeup kit to its fullest potential, right? And really this piece of content, this 30-minute, hour-long tutorial, whether it's a video or a written blog, doesn't cost too much to make, but it's going to really increase the perceived value of what we're offering our customers. So that's a great one right there. Use that quite a bit, and it works wonders. All right, so when it comes to designing the funnel, right, we need an irresistible offer and also a high converting landing page. So what I'm actually going to do today with y'all, this is pretty crazy, is dig into what makes a high converting landing page a high converting landing page. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, we're just going to press play here. And here we go. So this is a Figma design. This is a wireframe, right? A block out of what a high converting landing page looks like. The same block out I use with my clients and really kills it in the e-commerce space. So let's break it down segment by segment. Here, we want to show the product. We want to show the offer, whether it's a bundle, whatever it is, clear as day, right? Ideally, with someone interacting with it, not just a studio image, but somebody holding it, right? People connect with people, not businesses. So the more we can leverage people, our customers, our users, the better. Okay. So up here we have our logo, of course, and notice that this is going to probably be different than the actual header of the main website, meaning this is going to be somewhat more simplistic. We'll have a buy now button, a reviews button, a cart button, perhaps. Also, this right here is to induce the fear of missing out, having a countdown timer. Now, if you want to use a countdown timer to increase FOMO for your client, for your brand, whatever it is, for your offer, make sure it's a legitimate countdown timer because consumers will catch on pretty quickly if it's fake. So, put that for a few days and let it run, see what happens. So here's the product title, which is important, but more importantly than that, we want to showcase either the amount of social proof we have, whether that's 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 positive reviews, or a really good stellar review. And oftentimes I've actually seen this right here be even bigger than the product title. Again, we want to leverage social proof. That's why we're designing a high converting landing page that may look different than the actual website, because we really want to hone in on a few of these elements like social proof. Description of the product, a big buy now button, and then trust badges. So this may be a 90-day money back guarantee. It may be free shipping on this order. It may be the fact that it could be a lot of things. Just anything to increase the credibility of this page to the people you're targeting, okay? Next, corporate social proof badges, okay? So this could be a section that says, as seen on Forbes, Washington Post, Denver Post, just big publications within that industry that have featured this product before, to actually show consumers like, hey, this is a legitimate product with a lot of backing behind it, okay? Notice that when someone opens up this page, they immediately see the buy now button. We also need to, the one aspect that wasn't included in this is the price. We need to put the price in here, preferably right above the buy button or right here. They immediately see the price, the buy now button, the trust badges, and the social proof, okay? And most importantly, a picture of somebody, some person, human being interacting with the product, right? Try to avoid those studio images if you can. If you have to leverage it here, just make sure you really get into lifestyle pics with social proof. So, this, again, could be just pictures of, say, we're selling a phone, of people holding the phone, playing with the phone, whatever it is. Here we introduce another call to action to buy now. And you're going to see this sprinkled throughout the page, is we're going to have call to actions throughout. So if someone gets to here where we might handle some objections, they don't have to scroll all the way up if they decide to buy. Now, what are some objections someone might have about a phone if we're selling a phone in this funnel? Well, why is this phone better than the phone I currently have? Why is it better than your competitors? What is going to be important to me about this phone? That's why you also need to understand a bit about your customers, who you're targeting, because within a certain brand's customer persona, there might be different segments of that customer. Maybe old people that are really concerned about security would love this phone because it connects with all their home security devices. Or maybe also, on the other side of things, a young person may really like this phone because it's extremely powerful and it takes amazing photos. So you may even need to design different landing pages for each customer segment. Maybe not. Depends on the product. The important thing is you really need to be thinking about this, because this is what's going to set your landing page apart from one that doesn't make any sales to one that is just making your client and you a ton of money. Okay. Very, very important stuff. Now let's scroll down. Again, stellar review. We're implementing more social proof. If this is a theme, you're going to see, continue to see throughout this landing page design, is social proof is incredibly important. Okay. Let's scroll down a little bit more. Now, a reviews section. Okay. Leverage reviews, whether that's just a review carousel or the actual just raw data from Shopify. Show your reviews, even the bad ones, not the great ones, right? That adds a bit more believability and credibility to it. If you're willing to showcase what faults your products has, again, take that how you will. And then a final call to action at the end of perhaps the price, one more review here. And whenever you click on these buy now buttons, you just get pulled right back up to the top of the page. So again, guys, let's just go over this one more time, okay? Designing the funnel, right? We need to craft an irresistible offer, which we just talked about, but pair that with a high converting landing page. So when it comes to a high converting landing page, the elements that make that work are social proof, perhaps fear of missing out, clearly displaying all call to actions, trust badges, building credibility, and showing people, real people, interacting with the product. Product images can be great, right? There's a time and a place for them. But at the end of the day, people resonate with people, not logos, not businesses, right? They want to build that human connection. So this is honestly something y'all can just screenshot and use with your clients. It's going to be rather invaluable. Implement it with my own. Absolutely kills it. This is just a formula that isn't going away anytime soon. And feel free to use that with your current client base. Okay. So now feeding the funnel. right? Now that we've designed, we have this irresistible offer. Perhaps, let's say, I've used the analogy recently of a coffee cup and then a month's supply of coffee beans, the coffee cup being the main offer with the beans there to make it irresistible, right? At a discounted rate, still making money, right? Still profiting the business on that. But just saw a comment that came in real quick. Can you email that? I'll tell you what, I'll try to post this in the description later, but I also can't see y'all's names, by the way, just so you know. All right, so feeding the funnel. Now that we have the funnel designed, how do we get qualified traffic in there that's actually going to buy? Because simply put, say you have a website that's getting 100 visitors a month, you could have a really solid conversion rate if all of those 100 visitors know you, right? Know the brand owner, right? If they're very warm traffic. When you start driving cold traffic in, your conversion rate can plummet, especially if you're not driving the right kind of traffic or you haven't built out a really solid funnel. Fortunately for us, we've built out a very solid funnel. We have an irresistible offer that's hopefully going to resonate with our audience. Now it's time to bring in the people. Okay, so how do you do this at really at any stage of the game, right? Prospecting for cold audiences on Facebook, on TikTok can be expensive at times, right? And if you're working with a smaller brand or even a more established brand that doesn't want to expose themselves like that right off the bat, what can you do immediately when you start working with a client or start working with a client with a low budget to achieve results? Okay. So what we do at my agency is we start, depending on the product, again, the product, we start running some Google ads based on keyword and search terms. Because, again, this only works if the product is something people are already searching for. So there's definitely some cases where this wouldn't work. Maybe you created this new phone case that actually levitates and charges through solar energy and turns into a giant scooter when you want it to. No one's looking for that. So you may need to do some other prospecting. If you have a product like that, you're going to kill it anyways. But let's say we have a coffee mug with some great coffee. People are already going to be searching for this online. So we're going to start running some Google ads to bring in some traffic that's already primed to buy. Start feeding them into the funnel. We're going to start seeing some top of the funnel sales here, which is going to be really great for us. But how do we convert the traffic that didn't convert immediately? Well, this is where we can start running some bottom of the funnel retargeting ads on platforms like Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, wherever it is, right? Just target the website visitors, people that have interacted with your pages but haven't purchased. And you can build lookalike audiences. You can do a lot of crazy things when it comes to that. But the point is here, take the traffic that's been visiting your pages and your website that haven't bought anything and put this irresistible offer in front of them, okay? And tweak it to the market feedback. If no one's buying it, maybe you need to increase the perceived value even more, okay? Market feedback is one of the most valuable things we have as marketers, so use it. All right, nurturing your customers long-term. I didn't write any notes on this one, but when it comes to increasing your customer lifetime value, taking that one-time purchase, turning them into a repeat customer that's going to be giving you, your brand or your client's brand, a lot of revenue over time, you need to nurture them, right? How do you do that? Well, I think everyone has heard of email marketing. You use email marketing or SMS marketing to continue that relationship, okay? So you need to set up some basic flows like a welcome series, an abandoned cart flow, even a sunset disengaged, and segment out your lists as much as possible. And if you or your client has a segment of customers, no matter how small, that spend a lot of money, let's say more than the average customer, you can put them into what we call a high roller campaign, okay? In that high roller campaign, make the email just plain text, right? Make it look like as if it's coming from the founder of the company, thanking them for being such a loyal customer and even offering them a percentage off their next order. Now, if the AOV of your store is pretty high, instead of offering a percentage off, you could offer a dollar amount off orders over a certain value. Obviously, that would still have a pretty weighty perceived value while not just destroying your margins in the process. So at this point, if you have any questions, everyone listening, both on YouTube and Facebook, please go ahead and comment those now, and we can read them as they come across the screen. But this is what I call, what I'm kind of coining guerrilla warfare, right? How to achieve bulletproof SMMA results without breaking the bank. Simply put, this will work for a big brand. This will work for a small brand. And then once you achieve some success with your irresistible offer on a very warm audience like this, that's when you can start scaling things through prospecting cold audiences on platforms like TikTok and Facebook, Instagram, etc. So if we have any questions, we can get to those. Otherwise, we'll start wrapping things up. This has been a pretty juicy live training today. Again, just to recap everything we talked about, let's just sort of take a step back, just for those of you that are just now joining. Bulletproof SMMA results. We get there by crafting an irresistible offer, increasing the perceived value, designing a high converting landing page, which doesn't need to break the bank, because the great thing is you already have the formula right here that we're giving to you. Go ahead and screenshot this and use it for your clients, your brands, right? Social proof, fear of missing out, clear call to actions, trust badges, lifestyle picks, objection handling, reviews, and then a final call to action. This is a game-changing, winning, market-tested, battle-proven formula that you're free to use, right? Use it however you want to. And then finally, feed the funnel with qualified traffic from Google Ads at first, and then retarget them on Facebook, TikTok, and other platforms with your irresistible offer and your high converting landing page. And finally, nurture your customers long-term via email or SMS marketing. Anyways, thank all of you for coming out today. It's been a great day to do a live training. Today is Thursday, and yeah, appreciate all of y'all. Y'all have a great rest of the day. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye now.